And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
DigiCom is now live. Streaming MLB The Show 22. We are
and on the
live.
mound today, a guy who will give them innings. John Means. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And forget it. He powers that one out to left. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
All right.
Well, so much for settling into this game, Boo.
Goodness.
No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box. Got a pitch.
My boy Jonathan India right off rip.
I tell you what,
welcome to
fire up the guys in your dugout.
Welcome to the game, everybody.
To the plate.
The right fielder, number 12.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Hope everybody's doing well. This is MLB 22, the show. Hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, it's been a long time since we played. We're playing the Baltimore Orioles in Baltimore. And right off rip, we are just ripped a nasty home run. So, 1-zip lead right off rip.
And first offering is fouled off.
I think that was early. No, yeah, it was early. It was very early.
And now the lefty fought off foul.
Part of the order coming through now.
Come on, Votto.
One home run already in this inning. They're definitely.
That's why I like MLB The Show 22, because it's got all the good players that I enjoyed, like Votto, Jonathan India. Ooh, that was nice. Ain't getting that. Yeah, that's what I thought. You ain't getting that, brother.
Holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Tyler Stevenson.
That was nice
for the Reds.
Tyler Stevenson.
They had a foul ball.
Foul. Damn.
And he deals. That one.
That was nice. That was so good. That's gone.
He can't get there. That
Nope.
should be extra bases. Hayes fires it in. They hold him at third base. And now the bases are loaded.
That's 3 singles in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That'd have been close.
Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Brandon Drury to the plate. In the air.
That was a good hit. Good hit. Good hit. Good hit.
Steps, heads back on it. Can't get
That's at least a
there,
run.
And now maybe extra bases. One run is in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Here's Tommy Pham. In the air, center field.
That's an out. That's either an out or it's gone.
What's the squeeze on that one? Both runners tagging from second and third. He's in there.
Well, right there, he's definitely looking for more than just a sac fly with the bases loaded and nobody out, but you'll take it. Now it's up to the guys coming up behind him to pick up the rest of those runners on base.
Colin Moran gets a chance to hit here. Oh, now this
Ooh,
is
hell yes.
Way back there.
That's exactly what we needed. That's 6-0.
He made him pay for that one, and they throw.
They paid for that out.
It's 6-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably
they're replacing the pitcher.
Stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was.
Oh man, that's so great.
Keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the base.
Good, nice base hit.
Jorge Lopez on to pitch out of the pen here. And we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
That's another base hit. Hell yeah.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Now
Jonathan India at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Hell yeah, it did right off rip. I didn't even have a chance to get my microphone set up.
He
was going to do it again.
Center,
No, that's an out. That's an out. Damn. That's okay. It's okay. We're up 6-0. We're up 6-0.
the right fielder.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Tyler Naquin. And he's already singled in this game. Rip to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
Gone. Deuces. That's 9.
Tyler Naquin rounds the bases. And they tack on 3. It's 9-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch
Hell
it from the
yes.
circle, so
Hell yes. I live for every minute of this.
Pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that.
Let me just check on the stream real quick. Make sure we're doing good over here.
In now for the Reds, Joey Votto.
Really good piece of hitting last time. Going to the
Oh, hell
opposite
yeah.
field.
Oh, shit.
In there in its own
Damn. Not even paying attention.
Right-handed reliever. Oh, now this one's
Ooh.
high and deep. Way back there. On its
That's
way,
a homer.
Gone.
I heard the crack of that bat.
Joey Votto bops one out of here. It's 10-0.
Damn number 19. That's what we like.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So a new arm
This is
out
the
of the
3rd
bullpen for
time
the
they've
Orioles.
replaced their pitcher in the first inning.
He has a great slider.
That was a
with
perfect.
tons of
That was so good.
digging in, Tyler Stevenson. Lined, and that's a base hit. Joey
Yeah,
gets
good.
on base and keeps
That's
it
good.
going.
Seems
I mean, we're
he
up
got
10-0
exactly
right
what
now.
He was looking for right there. That's
Now
about as
batting.
textbook as
The
it
third
gets.
baseman,
Got his stride and load
Brandon
out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now, Brandon Drury. Swing
That could be an
and a
out.
ground ball out to
That's
short.
an out.
They
Damn.
take the force
That's
out.
okay.
3rd out, and that ends the frame.
I ain't even mad about
On
it.
to the bottom of the 1st. It's the Reds.
No. Hold on.
Cedric Mullen.
I have to turn that off. I forgot that there was music in here.
For the Orioles, the center fielder, Cedric Mullen.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Oh yeah, we're still going for quick outs.
He waves at that one.
Let's go for a curveball here real quick.
Left
Put it right across.
waits.
Put it right across the plate.
And that one is.
Come on,
lifted in
Farmer.
the air.
Come on, Farmer. Get your ass
Farmer
over there. There you go.
under.
There you go. There you go. And
And
deuces.
makes the grab. One up, one down. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman,
I mean, I wanted a.
Ryan Mountcastle.
First pitch, and he
That's a
just
ball.
misses. And the right-hander deals.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And the pitch. And there's a strike.
He must have been looking for something.
Oh,
else.
shit,
He
I've been
gave up on
hitting-
that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And it's fouled away. Got him looking. down on strikes.
Nice.
And he knew it.
Deuces,
he
bro.
was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
The right fielder.
Anthony Santander at the plate. In there for strike one. The pitch.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Deuces.
3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Not looking good. They're down 10-0.
We have 11 hits, 10 runs. So 10 runs scored.
Back here in Baltimore, new inning getting started.
Tommy
Here's
Pham.
the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Hell yeah.
Tommy.
All right, Tommy.
The wind to the pitch. Hammered on
Put
the
some
line
numbers
to the
up.
left, base hit.
That's okay. We'll get you a home run.
But he holds up at first. Good play out there to cut it off. And at first.
That's early.
Now it's
very
the DH,
early.
Colin Moran. Now fly ball to right center. Mullen.
I could be an out.
Makes his way towards
Nope.
it. That one out.
It was too slow. Too slow.
Lead runner to second. So 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for Cincinnati.
And here is Kyle Farmer. Singled and
Farmer.
scored his first time. Ripped to third.
What the
caught.
fuck?
Oh, not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Hell yeah.
Now batting, the center fielder.
That was
Nick
damn. I ain't even got nothing to say about that. That was a good hit.
His first time through.
That was a perfect on perfect.
Ripped on a line.
That's a damn.
Out. Number 2.
Baltimore's out to prove a point.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. And a foul ball. Pham over.
It seemed a little early. It was very early.
First with 2 down. In the air out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
All right, we're still up 10-0.
Of inning number 2.
We're up 10-0. I ain't even mad.
Leading off for the
And a
Orioles,
pitch.
the designated hitter, Trey
Here's a high chopper.
Mancini.
And it goes just foul.
I mean, yeah, that is
The
true.
0-1. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really
That's
fair
wearing a
umpire, both
nice
to
jacket.
pitchers and to hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
And down on strikes he goes. And one gone.
See ya.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a
Batting
throwback.
fifth.
No batting
The left
gloves.
fielder, Austin.
That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
0-1.
And fouled off.
That's foul. Come on, dude.
One down, base is empty. That one hit to right. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting
2
fifth.
outs, base is empty.
The shortstop.
And into the box for Baltimore,
Number 29.
Ramon Urias. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hell
So
yeah, that was
wrinkle to
close.
I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Drury collects it. Sends it to first.
There we go.
And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Orioles held in check there.
They got
Out
nothing.
of the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler Naquin. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering
Free ball.
when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field.
That's an out. Damn it.
Pulls it down.
I don't know what it is with me and...
Well, Singy, you come here to this gorgeous ballpark. It's hard to be here and not think about one of the legends of the game.
This ballpark does look pretty dope.
Yeah, Boog. Cal is one of the
my heart will always be a great American.
There are other guys as well that I think you could mention in there. Eddie Murray, Jim Palmer.
Come on.
They have a rich history of great players in this franchise.
And, of course, Cal's number retired here by the Orioles, and that number 8 on display in that left field corner just outside the stadium beyond the scoreboard. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Good contact guy, good defender. Could be extra.
All right, that's a fine base hit. That's fine. I ain't even mad about it. I'm not.
Ball comes back to the infield quickly, and he holds it first with a 2-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Damn, that was a fair play. I'll give him that.
So one left for Cincinnati, but they still hold a 10-0 lead.
The dude's name is Ron Oder.
Welcome back. Here's the veteran second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Rougned Odor. I'm so sorry, sir.
He played hard every single game, and just impressive to be on the field with the legend and see the effort that he gave, even on the tail end of his career.
And here it comes. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. Stays alive. The pitch. The punch out there.
See ya.
And that's the first out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
That dude swung air.
And that one fouled off.
Charge.
And there's a foul ball. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Or we'll go low with this.
The wind
like
of the pitch.
Very low.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
See ya.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Batting ninth.
And now the catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
We're going pretty low.
Chirinos.
Swings through that one.
Yeah, right.
1. Called strike right there.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off.
Swing and a miss. Struck him
I
out.
see why he was confident, because we did it.
He gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around for the... And welcome back. On to the 4th. Now the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
The left fielder.
Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's.
That was a good hit. I mean, there was nothing wrong with it. It was just
hit well, right field, way back, and gone.
Finally.
That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to their lead. It's 11-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
Kicks and deals. Strike 2.
Oh, that was horrible.
Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Damn. Fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard.
That sucks.
At the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a.
That was a good hit.
Looks like extra bases, and it kicks off the base of the wall.
Come on, go.
Farmer into second, and he's got a double.
The batter.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Can't get their base hit.
I probably could have pushed him forward, but
Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds.
we rolled over the batting order again.
India.
This one smoked out to left. Can't get
That was
there.
so close to being a home run.
And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with one away.
All right, Votto.
Bases loaded
Or
with
no.
one away. Down
It's
to
not.
number
It's
2
Tyler
hitter.
Naquin. I'm sorry.
Tyler Naquin.
Number
He's
3 is
already
Votto,
homered
I
here in
believe.
this one. Line drive, caught. Dives for the bag, got him. Double
Damn.
play. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Leading off the bottom of the 4th, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the 4th. Let's put him to bed. Move on.
Right-hander back to work. There's the strike.
Can't even say nothing about that. That was right across the. That was right across the
Righty
thing.
delivers.
Right into the strike zone. You had a fair chance
Swings
every
and
day.
fouls one off.
All right, this will be the last one. We'll
Here
put
comes
him
the
to bed.
pitch. Right
Good night.
through there, got him. One down.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog.
Number 6.
Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's
Oh,
got a good
ball.
pace going, no doubt. The wind to kick the pitch. In the air, left field. Coming on is Pham to make the play.
That's 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. To the right side. Votto takes it himself, and that is that. 1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. They
Bank
trail in
him.
this one 11-0.
Where's the Reds fans? These all look like a bunch of Orioles fans. Oh, there's one.
Dylan Tate gets the ball now, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see
Here we go.
just how many outs he's able to give his
Leading
skipper.
off for Cincinnati, the first baseman, number 19.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there.
That's gone. My boy Votto
He
putting up
flexes
numbers.
his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 12-0. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Sounded good.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Tyler
Now batting,
Stevenson.
Catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Out to short. Urias.
Should be a base hit, base hit, base hit. Run faster, run faster.
And plenty of time to first. One away here in the 5th.
Damn.
Now batting, third
Brandon
baseman,
Drury digs in now. 1 for 3. This one high
That's an
in
out.
the air to left center.
That's an out.
Mullins heading
That's
to the
an out.
alley. And there are 2 down.
Yep.
Now batting,
2 outs, base
left
is
fielder,
empty. Next for
Tommy
Cincinnati, Tommy Pham. 1 for 2. Liner, and that should be extra bases.
We'll push him for him. Go for a double.
He's got a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Now here is Colin Moran,
our designated hitter.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the
right now we're 2 on with 2 out.
Up to the plate now, and that's just foul.
Early, very.
0-1. He swings and hits a fly.
That was a nice hit.
Field.
That's probably an out.
Mullins makes the catch, and that'll do it. 1 for the Reds on the homer. Home half of the 5th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
That was nice. That was so good.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Trey Mancini.
Orioles, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Well, the last time we had a cleanup hitter, he got out.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. India drifts towards it. 1 away.
Yeah.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
I don't know if we were going to catch that or not because I kind of messed it up.
Austin.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
It's coming down just fine. It's just rain.
The field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
0-2 now.
This dude's swinging on everything.
And down on strikes.
Except for that.
2 away.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now Ramon Urias. Fouled off left side. The Orioles still looking for their first hit in this one.
Come on, guys.
Out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning.
That was nice.
3 down for the Orioles.
Thank you. All these Orioles fans. How's it feel, y'all? See, no Reds fans.
All set for the top of the 6th. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati.
All right, Nick Senzel.
The center fielder, Nick Senzel.
Tate back to work. Out to short. Quips it to Mountcastle. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Jonathan India.
All right, we made it to the top of the batting order again in the top of the 6th, so we're good.
And
he homered first right off rip, so.
Righty to
I actually
the
just bought his jersey.
On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on.
Oh, he missed it.
Flips it to Mountcastle. There.
No. There's got to be a way to challenge that. That's bullcrap.
Tyler.
I can't challenge that.
Be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog, I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall.
Push it. Push it.
Runner from second crosses the plate, and the lead continues to grow. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
I don't know if that's a real thing. It's been a while since I've watched an actual MLB broadcast.
He swings and drives.
That was a nice hit, though. That's gone. No.
Hops the wall. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Reds.
Come on, dude. Homer this. Homer this.
Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Throw in holds the lead runner.
Maybe Votto can homer it. Last time he Votto'd it or homered it. Nope, this is Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham, the next to hit. Here's a rocket out to left. Makes the catch. And that's the inning. 7, 8, 9.
We got 2
in the home half of the inning. The Reds
We're
on
up plus
top,
2.
13. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman, Rougned.
And a pitch.
Odor.
Swing and a high fly ball left field.
Tell you what, though, Tommy Pham can catch a ball.
Balls it in for the out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Kelvin Gutierrez. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings and misses. 2 gone now. 2 outs, base is empty. Robinson Chirinos now up to hit.
Here we go.
Swinging his first time.
Oh, that's a ball.
Inside, 1-0.
That's a ball. Happens.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That was barely in.
The Orioles yet to pick up a hit here. And 1-2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pham should have this one. Drops into the glove.
And that's the end of the 6th.
That is that.
Let's go top of the 7th.
Orioles held in check there.
We're almost to the 7th inning stretch.
13 coming on for the Orioles.
Kyle Moran.
Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. Colin Moran now at the plate.
I think I said Kyle. I'm sorry, Colin. Please forgive me.
The pitch.
Oh, what?
Oh, activity in the bullpen for
dumb.
Baltimore. Paul Fry preparing to come on if needed. The 0-1. Foul ball there.
Yeah, that could have been good if it was a little to the,
sure had home run
to the left.
But if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
That one lifted to left.
That's probably an out. Oh, he sucks!
He couldn't run it down.
I'm not going to push him for second because he's too slow.
Another
hit. His speed's a 5.
These types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and
that's an out. Or, I'm sorry, that's a foul.
Drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
That was not a good hit.
The 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul.
I'm surprised they can call that in the air like that. That's pretty cool.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down.
Man.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now it's Nick
2 on, 0 outs.
Nick.
See if we can go for bases loaded. Maybe I'll be okay with a home run here.
And first offering is
that's a
fouled
foul.
Off. Line drive, base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. Now it's the second baseman.
All right, come on. Come on. I need you to do what you did right off rip. Homer this thing.
Base hit, 1 run in already. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out.
Well done. Drives in the run. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension.
I could have gone for a homer.
Front for the line drive knock.
And here is Tyler Naquin.
Ooh, that sounded good.
1 run is in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out. And now the first baseman,
all right, Votto.
Joey Votto.
Votto. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Looks good. It's gone. Yes.
A soaring shot to center.
Yes.
4 spot on the board. It's 19-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat.
That was
him.
awesome.
Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Hell yeah.
Done a great job here.
Votto, always hitting bombs.
You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Paul Fry. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Next to hit.
He's being eased into the game after we just picked up a grand slam with an extra 4 runs.
Now batting.
Okay.
Tyler Stevenson.
Out towards left center. Mullins on the move. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
That was loud contact and
that's a nice double
off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
Now at the plate, Brandon
really
Drury. On the ground to short. On to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but
this is the time when the Orioles fans probably start creeping out because they know the Orioles probably aren't coming back 19 runs in 2 innings.
And that one is lifted in the air.
That one's probably an out.
To his left. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Urias relay to third, in there safely.
Hell yes!
And next is
I wasn't sure he got that.
Colin Moran.
All right, Colin. We need you to get my boy home for a solid 20.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Mullins turns, moving to his left. And that'll do it.
I'm guessing that run didn't count.
The damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's
That's
Major League
the
Baseball
7th inning
on the show.
stretch. That was such an awesome hit, dude. You have no idea how hyped I am for that.
Fielder,
Actually, you might.
Cedric Mullins.
I'm so hyped for that.
The center fielder, Cedric.
And a pop
all right, Votto.
right side, foul territory.
Boom.
And they get
See ya.
Mullins for the out. And there's 1 down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Ryan Mountcastle. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice
my boy
job
Votto's
of
putting
keeping
in
the ball out of the
putting
air,
in
lets the
putting in
defense
work, man.
Ground ball. Good execution.
Putting in heavy work.
Anthony Santander
Ooh.
stands in with 2
I was
away
just barely
as he
out.
takes a ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Bro, you gonna swing on everything?
The Orioles hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss, and he struck him
Top of the 8th, let's go.
And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. We're at the top of the 8th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
All right, Farmer.
The shortstop.
Been putting up plays today. Let's finish her out. Let's finish her out strong.
This to third. Slings it across.
That's okay.
1 up, 1 down.
I want a solid 20.
So up next, Nick Senzel.
Nick Senzel.
I want a solid 20.
That one.
Oh, that sounded hot.
And it hits the base of the wall.
Come on, dude.
Urias with a relay throw and in there with a double off the wall.
Hell yeah. That was nice.
He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
That was nice.
So the lineup flips over. Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds.
Hell yeah.
That's out to center field. That's a hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Yeah, it was nice. It wasn't bad.
Now it's going to be Tyler Naquin. Now fly ball.
That's got a little too much on it. That's out.
That's out number 2. The throw in. And he's out.
Damn. I don't know if we're going to get a solid 20.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Trey Mancini.
Leading off.
The wind of the pitch.
The designated hitter.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Fan moving under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Still rolling to start the 8th. Just 5 more outs to get.
Now
Austin Hayes getting ready to hit.
Hayes.
That one fouled off.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Fought off foul. And the righty deals.
There we go.
Stays alive.
He's going to keep swinging on him. Time to swing. Time to put him to bed. Come on, baby.
Good eye.
That's a ball.
There.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll
I was about to say he swung on that even though it wasn't in the zone.
What the pitch is, and if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine, and that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
The bottom of the 8th.
Comes up to the plate.
Oh
now.
Man.
The second baseman.
We're going to put this dude out.
And first offering is fouled off. Urias, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he hits a ground ball right side. They get the force, and that will end the inning.
They had hits, but you know it was too late. Top of the 9th, last inning. Let's go. No way you win. Come on, put up the pitch.
And first offering is fouled off.
I'm sorry, Bato. You done been putting in heavy work today, so I expect at least a base hit.
Line drive, base hit.
I'm not going to push him for another
nice
one.
Work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast.
I mean, come on, have a game. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
He can't get there. That should be extra bases.
Nah.
Runner holds up.
I don't, like I said, I just want the 20.
In now for the Reds.
I'm playing a little more conservative to get to the 20. I want a minimum 20.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Damn.
Right there, all over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get to jog around the bases.
Bounce to the left side. And it gets by him. And they tag him out.
Damn it. I tried.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if these guys are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Runners are at the corners, one away. And that one hammered. That's back.
Come on.
And that one hops the wall. Colin Moran, the next to hit for the Reds.
That was a good hit. I didn't realize you could move.
Liner caught it second.
What? Come on, dude. Game, are you really going to screw me here, man? I want my 20.
The next to hit for the Reds.
I want my damn 20. Come on now.
That one hammered left field.
I could go either way.
That's back.
Either way. Either way. That's gone. 20.
He unloads on that one, and they add to the lead. It's 23-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Cole Sulser.
It's like this game's listening to me here.
He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where
I mean, this could be his. He might only have to pitch one game or one inning.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one
Like, go either way. Either way. That's gone.
He sends it out of here. And they add a run. It's 24-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it
That was
fly.
nice.
It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Jonathan India, the next to hit for the Reds.
Up next for Cincinnati, the second baseman.
And first offering is fouled off.
Damn. Can we go for 25? I can be cool with 25.
2 outs. Rolled over to third.
That's it.
Whips it to Mountcastle. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame.
We've had 40 hits. 40.
Back here in Baltimore, bottom 9. Now the third baseman, Kelvin Gutierrez.
For the Orioles, the third baseman.
9 pitches and this game can be over.
Gutierrez.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes.
That was
for the
4.
Third straight at bat.
There's another trophy. Sombrero
Robinson
dealer.
Chirinos,
Strike out the
next
same
to hit
batter
for the
3
Orioles.
times.
Chirinos.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. And the right-hander deals. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Farmer picks it up. Off balance throw in time. 2 up, 2
Nice.
down.
Nice. Nice.
Back to the top of the lineup. Cedric Mullins will hit next.
Cedric Mullins.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
My pitcher's getting tired. This should be the last pitch. Hopefully.
That's to third. Throw to first.
That's the game.
And the Reds get a shutout on the mound.
Really
throw more than 60% first pitch strikes in a complete
he's
game.
Going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant. If he made just one better pitch, perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
That was dope. We're just gonna sit here. I'm gonna sit here and watch the outro credits real quick. But I don't know why he's showing the Orioles like they put up any numbers. That was nice.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
That was nice. All right, guys. Well, that'll wrap it up for me. That was pretty dope. I appreciated it. And we'll be playing some more MLB The Show 22. Of course, the Cincinnati Reds will be on fire, probably. Just let me know who you want to see in the comments whenever this makes it over to YouTube. For now, I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.